everybody, it's Megan from Rocky Mountain Sewing and Vacuum again, and I'm hiding behind the camera, and this is Fabian from Bernina.
Hi.
And you guys have come out with some really cool hoops for
Yes,
Bernina
we
University.
have. Yeah, we have our new sock hoop inserts.
This is awesome.
Yeah, they're really fun. Basically, it's just that. It's an insert. They come in 2 different sizes, and they'll fit actually in your medium hoop, so you should already have a medium hoop.
Yeah, that hoop comes with all of the different embroidery units
Yes, it
now,
does.
so that's
Yeah,
great.
so that's a great advantage. Yeah. So basically, the way they work is you'll take the sock that you want to work with, and you'll want to go ahead and mark where you want that design to appear. After you do that, well, here's actually another tip. If you're working with a white sock, you'll want to make sure that that marking bleeds through to the wrong side, just so that you can make sure that you're seeing what you're doing. After you've placed the marking where you want it, you're going to go ahead and turn the sock inside out, completely inside out, and you're going to insert the insert for the hoop onto the inside.
Perfect.
And you'll go ahead and make sure that your marking is visible, like I have here. And then what we've done here is we're going to take a piece of Aqua Mesh Plus, the sticky kind, and you're going to go ahead and just, let me see if I could get this angle here. You want to stretch your sock out just a little bit, or as much as you need to be able to put it on, if that makes sense, because if you were to not stretch it, your stitches on your sock might not look right when you go to put it on after the stitching is done.
Yeah, that totally makes sense, because usually we don't stretch garments when we embroider
Exactly,
them,
yeah,
so.
you would think it's the opposite because you want it to relax. But basically what you're going to do is after you put the insert in, you're just going to stretch however much you need, and then you're going to place it on top of that sticky aqua mesh. Perfect. And basically too, it sort of holds that stretch in place so that way it doesn't bounce back, and then you're basically sewing or stitching on a flat sock again.
Oh no.
So yeah, so at that point,
sock, it's just a flat.
Yeah, and then at that point, after you place it on the back of the sock, you'll place it inside of the insert, inside of your medium hoop, right?
That's just so slick.
It is, yeah. And you'll want it to sort of stick out, sort of that like 1/16 to 1/8 of an inch, like you usually do on other hoops, so that way you don't embed the design onto the free arm of the machine. And then at that point, this is what it'll look like. So these inserts actually have this like little lip right here, and what that is used for is so that you can be able to pull the top layer down, and it sort of just holds that in place.
Oh yeah.
So it's pretty sturdy, and you don't risk this part of the sock coming up and stitching through it, basically, because you're probably not going to be looking at this that much.
With the seam rippers,
yeah,
we have to be.
yeah. And then the other thing that you'll want to do is to have a topper, because obviously this is a knit fabric, so you want to make sure that you do that. And we've just used a smaller piece of the Aqua Mesh Plus to put on top of that.
Perfect.
And then once you go through all of that, that's pretty much the process. At this point, you can go ahead and take it to your machine and stitch out the design that you want. And then, of course, it'll wash out later on.
That's awesome.
And that's
you guys
basically
have a lot of cute little
Yeah, we have
of
quite
everything.
a few cute little ones like these mushrooms. We have a cactus. My favorite one is this avocado.
Oh, it's so cute.
Very trendy. Yeah, there's all kinds of mini designs. You can use the ones that are built into the machine, or I know that
OESD has a bunch of those packs
yep.
too. They just
yeah,
came
yeah,
out with the really cute one with like the octopus and stuff
Yes,
like that.
yeah, there's endless options. You'll be embroidering forever.
I know. The abilities are pauseless, right?
Yeah. But that's pretty much how that works. This is really exciting, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this hoop. So if we don't have them in stores, we can absolutely order them for you. I think that we're going to see a lot more OESD samples with them, because they are just awesome. So what kind of things would you embroider? Let us know below. So.
Yeah.
Thank
you.
Well, thank you so much for doing this, Fabian.
Of course.
So,
yeah, thank you.
Really fun to see the new things that are coming out, right?
Yeah. So. Lots of good stuff.
All right, well, thanks, guys. See you later. Hey, guys, here at Rocky Mountain Sewing and Vacuum, we always like to make sewing fun start here. And so we appreciate you watching this video. If you want to see more like it, check out this playlist. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you know what is happening here. So we'll see you guys next time.